Ah, yes, the Nazis. History's equivalent of a group project, where one guy ruins it for everyone and still ends up on the news 80 years later. You've seen the swastika. You've probably seen the black sun. But what do all these symbols mean? And how did a bunch of failed art students and bitter WWI veterans turn runes and ancient signs into emblems of pure evil?
The swastika! No, Hitler did not invent it. In fact, it's been around for over 7,000 years. That's right, Buddhists, Hindus, and even ancient Europeans used it as a symbol of life, luck, and the universe spinning in harmony. Then, cue 1920s Germany. Hitler slaps it on a red flag, tilts it 45 degrees, and boom, it goes from sacred geometry to instant cancel button. You know a symbol's ruined when entire cultures have to put disclaimers on their temples. Next up, the black sun. Imagine a swirly, edgy-looking wheel made of 12 zigzag rays inside a circle. It looks like if a goth kid designed a compass. This thing popped up at Walesburg Castle, Heinrich Himmler's occult headquarters. He believed in ancient Aryan superpowers and thought this was the badge of ancient wisdom. In reality, it was probably just something Himmler saw in a mosaic and said, yes, that looks spooky. Put it on the floor. Modern neo-Nazis love this symbol. Why? Because subtlety isn't really their thing. The eagle. Here's a symbol that predates even Jesus. Romans used it, the Holy Roman Empire used it, and the Nazis said, mine now.
They called it the Reichsadler Imperial Eagle. Except they added a little twist. Instead of holding a branch or lightning bolt, this eagle clutches, yep, a swastika. You see a pattern here? The Nazis were basically ancient symbol hoarders. But instead of crystals and dream catchers, it was birds and runes of doom.
The Totenkopf. Skulls. Very metal. Also very Nazi. The Totenkopf, or Death's Head, was originally a Prussian military symbol. But leave it to the Nazis to say, let's put that on our elite death squad uniforms. Nothing says subtle like a skull and crossbones right on the hat. You might have seen it on SS officer caps. It's also wildly popular in biker gang merch, which is super awkward for history buffs.
Ah, yes, the SS lightning bolts, or, as I like to call them, the least subtle way to say, I am the villain.
Designed by a graphic designer with a rune obsession, these were inspired by ancient Germanic symbols, specifically the Sig rune, meaning victory or sun. Heinrich Himmler, again with the rune fetish, turned these into the badge of the Nazi elite.
Looks like a weird fish, or an O with legs. That's the Odal Rune. It symbolized heritage, homeland, and noble ancestry in ancient runic alphabets. The Nazis used it in the Hitler Youth, and later the 7th SS Volunteer Mountain Division.
If this sounds niche, don't worry. Neo-Nazis kept it alive. And now it pops up in places like white nationalist tattoos and racist black metal bands. Yay, cultural hijacking!
The Wolfsangel.
Sounds like a medieval beast. It's not. The Wolfsangel was a medieval hunting tool turned into a heraldic symbol, turned into, guess what? A Nazi rune. The Waffen-SS loved this one. It looks like a sideways Z with a line through it. And it was supposed to represent resistance and strength. But now it mostly represents angry guys with shaved heads who think Norse mythology gives them permission to be jerks.
Oh boy, conspiracy time. The Thule Society was like a mix of Dungeons and Dragons, racist pseudoscience, and bad haircuts. It's where a lot of early Nazi ideology was born. Their symbol, a sword over a swastika inside a wreath. Subtle? No. Dangerous? Definitely. Cringe? Absolutely.
These were the intellectuals behind the movement. If you can call Atlantis theories and Aryan aliens intellectual,